What's the deal? It's your boy J Mike, Mr. Athletic over everything, and we're back with another starting lineup mail day. Um, this mail day is one of the bigger ones I've had so far, if not the biggest. Maybe not in terms of sheer volume, but in terms of the pieces. This was one of the more costly mail days, but also uh, one of the pieces is a Grail piece, and is actually a little bit surprising as well. When you're purchasing stuff off of eBay, you have to be very, very careful, especially with the starting lineups. And what I'm starting to notice is that a lot of people who are selling these aren't really the biggest collectors, meaning that some of them haven't been cared for like they're supposed to have been, or um, they don't really know how to describe the figures or whatnot. And this is a situation that's a little sticky due to the fact that it was a high dollar amount for this particular ensemble, but at the same time, uh, there was some value that was also included in this pickup that I didn't account for. Some of the figures are in much better shape than they looked or appeared in picture, but the main one has a crease in the back of it that I did not see, and the front presents very well. So I'm a little torn, and also one of the corners looks like it's lifted a little bit. It's a little weird, but we're gonna get into it. Um, yeah, so let's go ahead and let's just start this off. Let's switch off the camera. Okay, now, in collecting this stuff, I think you guys, if you're collecting, I think 1988 is probably the best place to start. Um, I don't think you can go wrong with the first year of the figures. And this one right here is one that I have probably 6 or 7 of these already. But this one actually is in really good condition. Other than the price sticker, got a little roughish down here a little bit, but this is actually a pretty good figure. I originally didn't even care about getting this figure. I only wanted 3 of the figures I actually cared about. There are 8 in this particular pickup, and this is one that was surprising. I didn't even count this into the equation that this was going to be in such good condition. But we got the Magic Johnson 1988. All right, that's the first figure. Now the second figure goes hand in hand, and you should probably already know what this is. Well, actually, you probably wouldn't offhand because hand to hand would mean teammates. But in this one, we have the 1988 Larry Bird. Now, this is also another figure that I probably have close to 10 figures of, but many of those were acquired when I first started, and I wasn't as picky with in terms of the condition of the package and stuff. But this one's in very good condition. There's like a little, there's a small little crease here, but overall, maybe something right here. But overall, this is in really good condition. Wasn't really thinking that this was going to be something I could possibly sell. But between the Magic and this one, you're probably talking about $60, $70 maybe, if you're lucky, trying to resell them. So keep track with the amount of money so far. Now, next one up, 1988 once again, Akeem Olajuwon. Now, for whatever reason, I have run across very few Akeems that are in decent condition. Almost every time the bubble is like severely yellowed. Um, but this one looks like one that I may open up for the card. I hadn't really thought about doing that for too many, but the card looks really good, and this package is a little beat up. It's like the corners are super soft, creased, bubble yellowed. The back is creased. So this may be a candidate for me to actually open up and send the card off, because the card looks good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also a little conflicted, and it's also opening a little bit at the bottom. So this one I wasn't too happy with the condition. I'm still trying to find a really good Akeem. Next one up is another one that's in really bad condition, which is Kevin Mchale. Now this is my first Mchale, and all right, that corner's soft. So this one is just beat up. You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't even, know what this is probably worth. It's coming up a little bit. The card isn't that great. So I'm not 100% sure what this is worth, but we're going to call it $10. Okay. What we got next? All right. So next up was one that I did want. And I was taken into consideration in terms of the figures. Like when the guy that I got this from, he had it priced at almost $400 for this collection of 1988, and I offered like 150 or something like that, and because really I only wanted one figure initially. It was one figure in particular that I wanted, and he was like 275, and I was like, nah. It's like, I'm not really, that's not how I'm thinking. And he actually made a mistake. The way he posted the main figure in the lot, he had listed last. So when you looked at the lot, unless you clicked on the picture, you didn't really know all the players that were in the lot. He should have had the last one first, but he didn't. He had it in an order of importance, and I understand. He had Magic, he had Bird, he had Barkley, he had Ewing, and all this stuff. But that was a mistake. But this is one that I really wanted, and mostly because the bubble appeared to be clean, but this one is like super beat up. The card looks a little jacked too. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it like this, it appears kind of clean, but it's not. It's like super ragged. I have to still try to acquire one that's in decent condition. Now, the next one up is one that is in amazing condition or good shape, I would say. And dust just came right off it. But this one, I didn't know that was going to come in this kind of condition, and it did. Patrick Ewing, 1988. Is that glue? Whoa. So it has like a little soft corner, but it presents really well. And this is another one that every time I've seen it, I think I have two of them if I'm not mistaken, but every time I've seen this figure, the bubble is always really, really yellow. This one is in decent condition. But they don't really sell for much. Every time I see them, they're $10 or $15 or something like that. So, so I'm looking at right now between the Magic and Bird, let's call that 50. The Mchale and the Olajuwon, let's call that 20. The Dominique and the Patrick, let's call that another 20. So we got 50, 20, 20. So let's call it $90 right now. And that might be on the conservative side. All right. So next up are the two hitters in this particular deal. Now, it didn't come in this case. I actually got the Frank Thomas rookies, and they came in this case. But, I plan on putting one of these is coming out when another package, I think, comes today. But these were the two prized possessions of this particular collection. And boom. We have the Scottie Pippen 88, and we have the Barkley 88. Now, I'm not sure. The camera. Let's see. All right, there you go. Showing a little bit better. The Barkley's in okay condition. The Scottie Pippen. The Scottie Pippen is the one in question here for the most part, because I have probably 5 Barkleys, but I've been wanting this Pippen. And I'm contemplating sending this back. The corner is lifted on it. I have that terrible lens on here. And there's creases across the back. Creases here, creases here, and creases here. But from the front, it actually presents very nicely. The card looks okay. The card looks like it might be an 8. Also has like a little thing here. Now, one of the issues here is is I don't know how much these are going for in this condition. If these are still selling for about $150 in that kind of condition, I'm good with it. But if it's not, I might have to send it back. But you know, he sent the stuff over in a way that was very professional. Bubble wrapped it as I asked for him to do, but the creases in the back of it, and he had actually mentioned the fact that it wasn't perfect. He did say that, but I didn't. I did not see the creases on the back like that. So might have to figure something else out with that. Now, 190, and this the Barkley is in decent condition. The bottom's a little banged up, but the Barkley's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It presents really well, especially in this case. But we're going to be taking this Barkley out if I decide to keep this set, and we're going to add one that's going to be more fitting. Let's switch the camera. All right, so was really hype about receiving this package. It was supposed to get here yesterday, but the seller had it to where someone had to sign for it, so they left the other packages and took this one back, which was fine. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It came up to right at 200. I think with shipping and tax, it was either right at 240. Yeah, I think everything came to like $240. The Patrick Ewing, the Magic, and the Bird were in better condition than I was expecting. Originally, when I was talking to the guy, I only wanted the Barkley, the Pippen, and the Dominique. And he wasn't. He was acting kind of apprehensive of because he was saying that if he couldn't sell it as is, he was just gonna sell the Pippen by itself. And then I was like, well, what are you trying to get for the Pippen? Then I was like, well, the Barkley's not bad. You know, what you trying to get for the Barkley? Then I looked and I saw the Dominique, and the Dominique looked like it was going to present much better. And so I was probably willing to give him 150 for the. I was probably willing to give him 150. Why people are offering for Marvin Harrison? I got 2 offers for 1 card. Did something happen to Marvin Harrison? I need to check that because that's weird to get 2 offers. If this is 2 separate, so this is actually a real live thing. If this is from the same, that's weird. So I got 2 offers. Something must have happened to Marvin Harrison. That is so weird. Hmm. Now, uh, the same. This okay. All right. Well, something similar happened with a few years ago. Well, not a few years, a year ago when Kobe died. I had a bunch of Kobe cars listed, and they started selling out of nowhere and getting offers and stuff like that. And I didn't pay no mind to it, and I thought about it, and I realized something must have happened. But looks like Marvin Harrison's okay. But anyway, yeah. So this was an okay haul. I think I have some more stuff coming in today. So I'll put out 2 videos today, but this was pretty good. I'm getting close to my little mental checklist of some of the figures that I have left to get. I believe, let's see, we can actually check this right now. I could tell you what I have coming in. Let me decline both of these. Let's see. Uh, what I have coming in today. Let's see. All these come in. All right, so I think I have. All right, so I got a magic coming in today. That's a pretty cool magic. And is this coming in today? No, that one's not in yet. Is this coming in? All right, that's not coming in. So I may only have. Yeah, it looks like I'm only gonna have. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, I'm only gonna have that magic coming in. That's gonna be in later on today. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, following the collection. At any point, if you guys see some of the stuff that you like, you can hit me up. I'll let you know if it's available yet. But until next time, later.